Greetings, my friends. We are definitely in the last of the last of the last of the last of the last days. Keep saying the last days for the imminent rapture and tribulation. And Israel and Iran both just did something almost simultaneously, a huge thing to set the stage for the Gog, Magog, and Psalm 83 wars. Also the Isaiah 17 prophecy. I didn't have time to title for that one. The rapture and tribulation. I've told you all on record many times that Prime Minister Netanyahu is a great man, a man who was a warrior for his country, fought in numerous frontline combat tours for his country like I did for mine. And he was a great leader. I believe he was the man. I know he was the man, God's man for Israel's chosen people, the longest leader in Israeli history. And I've told you on the record, I believe that he would be the man to lead Israel into the tribulation, or if not, up close to it, if God decided something different had to happen to bring it on. So let's look and see what just happened. Bennett, who was Prime Minister Netanyahu's, he was Prime Minister Netanyahu was his mentor, and everyone's accusing Bennett of being a traitor, saying that he said that he would not make a government with people he's made a government with. They said he did it just to become prime minister. But understand, it's God's, it's God's idea. Everything that happens in Israel, in the whole world, is God's plan. But Israel are his chosen people, and he knew he wanted Bennett and this government to be in there for a reason. And Bennett's going to be in there only for the first 2 years. So the worst things are going to happen after that. But this government is mostly extremely radical, and they will not protect Israel the way Prime Minister Netanyahu did. I don't believe they will. I believe they will allow all the end time stuff to happen that's got to happen, because I believe they'll be weak and they will have ulterior motives that Prime Minister Netanyahu, who I'm convinced was framed, did not have. So that's part one. They've taken the last bastion, the last bastion of the leader in the world who was for everything good and true, in my humble opinion, yanked him out of there wrongfully, in my humble opinion again. And that's part one to set the stage. Part two, Iran, Israel's arch enemy, the 1/3 of the axis of the Gog-Magog war trio of Russia, Iran, and Turkey, just elected a hardline president, Ibrahim Raisi. He said in his first press conference a couple days ago, he's not going to allow negotiations to take place on the country's contested missile program, which includes long-range ballistic missiles capable of carrying nukes. He also said he will not agree to any further meetings with President Joe Biden. This guy authorized the murder of thousands of dissidents in Iran before he became president. And it's no coincidence that you got a guy now in Iran, mega anti-Israel, and you've got an Israel government who are not strong like Prime Minister Netanyahu was. Again, I'm convinced of this. That's the perfect brew. It's the perfect concoction. It's the perfect storm to set the Gog-Magog war, Psalm 83 war, rapture and tribulation. My friends, they're upon us faster and faster and faster. God is doing so many magnificent things around the world. It's amazing how fast it's happening. If you can see it, I know that a lot of people that watch my videos can see it, and I thank the Lord for that, but very few see it, very few understand it. And it's sad. It'll be to their own detriment when they're left behind, or they die and go to hell if they aren't ready to meet Jesus. We're living in very tough times, my friends. We're living in very volatile times. We're living in times of just great pain and suffering and depression and anxiety and just great turmoil across the whole earth. And people can see it, but they don't understand what it means. Even Christians, for the most part, don't understand what it means. It means that Christ is about to snatch his bride away in the imminent rapture, and then all hell breaks loose for 7 years, and the tribulation and great tribulation, where billions upon billions of people die grotesque, awful deaths. If God didn't intervene, no flesh remain alive. As it is, billions will die those deaths. And you know, my friends, I've said many times, if I'm wrong, I'm the biggest fool in the world. And I told you all, if I'm wrong about the rapture, wrong about the tribulation, wrong about heaven and hell, I'll take out an ad. I'll take out every penny of savings that I have, and take out an ad in every major newspaper in the world, and admit that I was a fool. But I'm not going to have to do that, because it's going to happen. I'm convinced of it. It's in the Bible. It's what I believe. It's what I teach. If you've never been saved, you're backslidden, pray the prayer, do the 6 steps in the box below the video. No one's guaranteed more time in your life. If you like prayer, contact me. I pray for you every day. I love you all so much, and look up true Christians. Redemption draweth now, you flies to me. God bless you. Share this, get the word out. Please wake up. Please witness and pray. What little time we have left. Take care. Share. Bye.